Alrighty. Alright, so my fucking metabolism is burning super freaking fast. I ate a lot yesterday, and I woke up looking even more leaner. So summertime is getting closer. I ate a lot yesterday, I think. Okay. So okay. It's fucking early than 2:00. 3 a.m. I'm already starting to go. People working out with me is starting to get up. Shout out. Holy shit. Otherwise, or else I'm fucking done. I don't have time. I got plenty of sleep yesterday. Plenty of sleep. I was told you like I was like shutting all the lights off here by like 5:38 p.m. So I remember checking the clock, thinking I'm fucking ready to fall under the sheets. I call it. Mm-hmm. I'm like fake tired. I think something like making me feel tired. Trust me, I know I was sleeping pretty much. Oh yeah. So just like right now, same as always. In the other room is the fucking ex family just being disgusting aliens. Fucking with my head. Yes or no? All life right now, yes or no? Yeah. Like it's annoying as fuck, but at least I notice it now. All bad things that come into my head aren't generated from me. It's from them. Now I know that they're over there in real fucking life being allowed to stalk me like that. So in real life, I have God and they do not. They don't have anything. They have each other's murderous ways. And the cops. I gotta imagine the cops and like fucking military is like between me and the underworlders. There's bad people. Is what it seems like. By the end, later in the day, they'll be winning me back over, and I'll be believing. But in the meantime, it's only scary, and I don't care what anyone says. That's why I'm not afraid to say that. You know, right over here is Paula in her brain. Her brain just going trying to kill me and eat my genitalia, like she does in the underworld. Is what I'm saying. Is what I figured out and think in my head. I'm not afraid to go to jail or be 5150. If you guys knew of a subspecies human being that lived inside the planet, if you knew that and nobody fucking told me, and then you put somebody to be, and whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna get to this workout because I love God, I love myself, And now my two women have came and found me. Two girls from two girls from middle school. One of them, her and I were selected the model. The other one, I saved her life by asking her if she wanted to dance at the dance. And the cannibal principal, Mr. Graham, fucking, I guess that's his granddaughter or something, or he took care of her. I don't know. I think they were like kidnapped, taken into the underworld. The fucking military and them got them back, but then I know it wasn't them or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened. I'm sure everyone else does, but I do know that Danielle I danced with, and she was so happy that we were allowed to grind and dance like that for the entire time. When they said that shit was against the rules, but they saw true love, and they wouldn't, break that shit up. And Melanie, I wasn't allowed to even talk to after that modeling thing because she was just so popular. And my classmates did something else. They separated us so that we get back together later. So those are my two mates. And I don't want to show them to anybody, actually. I'm doing it like marriage wise, safety, motherfuckers. I'm not bragging or anything. I hope, like the other ones recently, that I'm wrong, but weird shit's happening, and I just might not be wrong. Others were trying to eat me, and these two are just trying to keep me on. So, and I know like Melanie has like this radio or some sort of something. I hear her talking, and she got some orders and stuff. So maybe you guys already know the long lost mate. So there it is. Anyways, also if that's the case on how they doing shit in life, and it's up to us to figure out who we belong to. Don't fucking give up, you guys. If you can see me, you already. Everybody's been taking notes on the guy since fucking birth and stuff. Kept their pen and pads and shit. Just to make sure. Sheesh. Alright, so, and I mean, this is super dope to do, this working out thing. I'm glad I started doing it. I'm just kind of like a nerd. I did it because I thought that I could do it. I'm kind of like just a student of the life experience, and just there's too much free time to think. I was left alone, so I started thinking, what else is like I can sense a magic capability of this world. I've always been able to sense it. And then I started to fucking Thanos. And Thanos. I desired it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Life is too magical to just imagine that it doesn't have true magic. So I stumbled upon it by listening to my PE teacher saying, you need to pass your physical education test. You got to do like 60 sit-ups and 60 push-ups in middle school, otherwise you can't fucking move on to high school. Like you have to, like, you're gonna be using physical fitness every day of your life. I promise. So I was already an athlete. I didn't have the troubles like everybody else had. Like I'm trying to struggling with lifting weights and stuff, doing sit-ups and push-ups at school. That test took some people like 3 weeks and all of our support to get that stuff done. I was always into sports, so this shit had to fucking, it's gonna come around, and then they can unlock like some true life magic out here. Just real life shit. Finding love that was already there. I went over to, I'll do it to you. I'll mention all this. If we link and this turns into like some sort of show and shit, and you guys get to watch us hopefully not have sex, hopefully, because I don't want to fucking be, I don't know nobody see my women. Fuck no. I'm about to shut this shit off right the fuck now. But you wanna I don't know, they do the angles or some shit, and then all of a sudden they both got bellies. You know what the fuck is up. Shit. Unless they already fucking showed you themselves naked. For goodness sakes. who's the dopest motherfucker alive? Not to say that anybody wants to be the dopest, but just like who gets the fucking the royal treatment that you don't get to see them mates naked and shit. Who does that belong to? Anyways, I got these brains in my head. My brain just wants the best for me. I don't want to worry. I've seen males around here, man. They're mean and shit when it comes to their wives. Yeah, they're all nice until all of a sudden, oh, somebody's about to get fucking socked. I've seen it in their eyes. They're all happy, and all of a sudden that happiness looks like the scariest shit you ever stared at. Two mates. Two. I guess it's because I have two testicles. One per body. I don't know what's happening in life. I don't know, why things are, why we are. I don't know. I've just been kind of using the obviousness here. What's obvious? What's obvious is how we notice how we're all built, what we have to bring to the purpose. And me, that's it's two testicles, one penis. But I think actually my penis has two urethra tubes inside of it. I think they connect directly down to one to each testicle. And I think maybe I even have multiple bladders. Lately when I've been peeing, there's a stream. I thought it was because my urethra entry or exit hole was pinched and it would pee two directions. But then I noticed that isn't the case. It's like there's a urethra tube at the bottom and one at the top. It's two different streams separate, but then as it's so powerful, it twirls together and makes one stream eventually. Because I haven't been having any sex. I don't really masturbate unless I gotta give a fucking sample. I want to say fucking save me, but I don't think I need to. I think motherfuckers is like, sorry, Rico, you gotta fucking do this sort of stuff to prove who you are. I think that's some shit. And then if I get in trouble when I know better than all this, it ain't fair. I wouldn't fucking do that. I don't want to do any of that stuff. But I have ears and a mind and people begging to fucking, that you do some stuff. I'm not even doing no porn. I believe in God Almighty. I've already read the Bible for the day. And I'm not fucking up my standings with him. He didn't make any mistakes. We were making mistakes. And I won't fuck up for him. So I don't know what else. I mean, not that type of fuck up. I would fuck up for him. That's about it. So it's pretty much all over, big. You never know what's gonna happen. I don't think it'll be anything too crazy. But then again, maybe, right? Maybe. Like if you see me in here, my eyes closed, if there's two women around, then that's who they are. I don't know how it all works, but maybe I'm just crazy. After all, my eyes are closed, I can't see. It's actually happening. Creatine. Men's multivitamins. Oh yeah. Oh, alright, so I'm gonna lower my rep counts. I'm not gonna go to 100 just so I can build up some more strength. And I proved yesterday that I can push past all the minds that are inhabiting our reality. By getting that last 100 done at 52.5. I just don't fucking. It was fun for me. I don't care. I had to laugh at that shit because I knew exactly that's what everybody was doing with their brains, trying to stop me from getting that 100. Yeah, man, when you hear that whitey ass sound, yo, it's over for you, motherfuckers. When I hear that shit, I'm willing to fucking die. I'm willing to die to fucking make sure, that I tried my hardest to push through when you were at your whiniest, motherfuckers. Hate me rude. Yeah, I know that. I know that pisses everybody off, but it's the truth. We all do it. I just so happen to be doing something you can't do. And I had to do it. I was already doing it. And you try to stop me from living my own life. That's what's really right. So take notes, world. You're welcome. So yeah, we will be getting married legally. They will figure that shit out. And I won't, because we're already married. Alright. We will be legally married. If you guys are looking for man, aka king, I'm pretty sure that's me. I'm not trying. I hope I'm wrong, but it doesn't sound like and seem like it. As the fucking, I haven't gotten in any trouble. I'm just saying, speaking my mind, and other people have been getting in trouble, big trouble. Like I think exterminated trouble. Like they were never human beings and they were just fucking up life. I don't want anything like that. I hope there's always a way, another way, as that's what I believe. I don't believe in fucking executing people, but I think that's what's been happening. Life really is like it's just a unexpected shit, though. Like, I don't know exactly what I was trying to say right now. I think for me, it's starting to get to a point where it's no longer anything like that. It's social media. I mean, I think you don't get to, you don't have to be a part of the usual. personal life and do what you do. Meaningful, true contributions that walk away. I didn't watch the news. When I'm starting to see it, I'm starting to sound like I'm better than me, disrespectful. But I think the world is about to have to go through a super level of maturity. I don't know what the difference is with me and other people, but I think my generation somehow held themselves back after school. They decided, fuck life. They decided this shit is, you know, we're gonna be fucking babies instead. I'm not trying to judge anybody, but I think my generation decided we're not fucking doing any sort of work. You're just gonna give us stuff. I mean, I remember doing that right up to about 21, and this is California. We have weed clinics and stuff like that. We have weed clinics. We're spoiled like no other out here. So from 18 to 21, I started to eventually get a medical grade marijuana, and my mind was saying, "You can't tell me to fuck. You can't tell me to do anything. There's nothing you can say to me because I have it all. I have everything. Give me money. Give me everything I want because I fucking said so. Because I don't want to work." I remember that phase, but I also remember uh, knowing that I was gonna have to work. It's hard to ask people for money and shit. That shit is hard to do. Every day you gotta come up with like a new fucking story. I didn't like to see myself looking like that. I felt foolish and pathetic and and not smart. I felt but like a not a bum, but like a what is it? I felt ashamed of myself. Like, damn it, what the hell? I don't like feeling like I can't do anything. And honestly, I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't know how to work. Nobody knows how to do that shit, but I told you how it's done. You clock in, you clock out. You get a job, okay, so you apply. First of all, the Indeed.com is how I've gotten all my recent jobs. They always give me a job. They always get you a job. That's why I recommend Indeed.com. That's how you get your first job. After that, you got to keep going until you find the one that you fit in, the one that you know will be a good job. Okay, just because you get paid more money doesn't mean that you will like the job, which is why you won't probably stay there, and you shouldn't. But if you can stay at those places because they pay a lot of super money, and if you can work as good, even though you hate the place, you hate all the people that work there, but you can do the job and clock in and out of there, then do that. Clock in and out. That's it. As soon as they put you on a schedule, they give you a permanent position. You clock in, you clock out. You show up to your hours. Look at your hours. Count them out. Divvy them up on your breaks and stuff. Pay attention to how your hours work. You work a 7-hour shift. 1, 2. That's a quick 10 to 15-minute break. 3, 4. I always go to the 5 limit mark because that's California law. 5-hour mark, 5 hours of work, and then you are mandatory by law in California to take a lunch break. I always do the full 5 hours because I want my mind to know that I'm working and I'm not trying to hurry and get home and smoke. Weed, that is. So, or you could do the 2 and then 2, so 4 hours, then take the lunch. Trust me, just do the full 5. That way your head's in the game. You know that you're not fucking thinking of anything else but to do your shift. And you come back, you got your 5 hours, you took an hour for lunch, you come back, and then you got 2 more hours because of that 1 hour of lunch accountable, so you work 8-hour days. You come back, you work your 2 more hours, and then you clock out. And you do it every day that you're on the schedule to do that. Every single day. That's working. Clock in, clock out. Clock in, clock out. Clock in, clock out. Clock in, clock out. I made that up maybe a year or 2, a year 0.5 into working at Petco, and I made that shit up. I was saying it. I had to start saying it to myself because I'm the type of person that tries to think that I can relate to people's daily quizzes and tests that God Almighty gives everybody. He gives us like a 10-question quiz every single day until you answer them shits. And if you listen and pay attention to yourself, you've been thinking the same things ever since you started comprehending life and language. and it's God telling you what to think about there. And I've answered all 10 of those things, and I've moved on to bigger and other sorts of things. Now I'm on the physical level of the environment. I have my eyes open. I'm allowed to stare outside and enjoy what I'm seeing, trying to, understand its creation, its reality, the hills and stuff, the green stuff, all outside, the planet itself, and me on top of it with no problem breathing and living and surviving on top of it, and how it works, and what it has to offer. Is there magic out there? Is there science? So far, yes, I'm doing something pretty fucking strange. And I hear that it's fucking pissing people off, but more so it's scaring people because they're trying to understand, why does he have enough energy and how is he doing that? How is he fucking working out so much and not fucking dying? So they're trying to kill me. It's fucking crazy. But like I said, what do I mention? I mentioned God. I mentioned intelligence as a self that we all are. I mentioned sobriety. I mentioned the desire to want more knowledge about the science of life, and if that science is potentially capable of giving us magics, and I already know that it is. So I'm as safe as can be. Unfortunately, obviously, I wasn't the first person to figure out something about life that other adults already either figured out, or um it may not have been in a physical sense, but it was in a thinking way, and we're enjoying it. How about fucking this perfect room environment with the AC and these lights and all this shit? Somebody figured out how to make you be able to stay inside without losing your fucking mind. You live more comfortable than under a tree that has all the bananas and fruits on the leaves, like fucking pineapples and all of that stuff, apples, everything for you right there, except for it ain't got one of those that'll broadcast the Lakers sometimes, but not often in here. That's my real life. They don't want to give me the freaking Lakers, the 2019-2020 league champs. Duh, they don't want to give me the games. They would have hold the games for me. It's crazy. They try to ruin my life. They took away the Lakers. Oh, because I had to move to a hotel. Nobody cares. They take away the Lakers. It's pretty much over from there. Alrighty, so I'm up super early. It is what it is. I think I slept enough. I definitely ate pretty good yesterday. Canes was fucking so good. 5 containers of coleslaw. 6. It was the caniac combo without a drink. I don't like fountain drinks because of the ice, and it's not real soda and drinks anymore. Plus, they don't have sparkling water anyways. So that's my new excuse. I don't like fountain drinks because they don't have sparkling water in it. Fudge. So there's a lot of weird stuff that you gotta know how to do if you're dating two people. And believe it or not, they're asking us to try to stare at them both at the same time. 50-50 splits always. The one individual who is the male does not win. You doesn't matter what you're thinking, you're not the winner. We're lucky. But this is where the facts of God come into play. This is how he planned out life for us, which is why you can't be an atheist in a relationship. You just can't. Because one of you will think that you're the God, and we're not gods, you guys. We get lucky. I'm super lucky because I'm built only as a man, only as a male. Okay, I don't have any extra bits. I don't have anything else going on. So I don't think that anybody else truly has two soulmates like I do. I don't think so. But I've seen a lot of things that have helped me even to accept this idea. That's what I fucking just said. To even accept it, I'm feeling fucking pissed off. I don't give a shit what you think about me. I have fucking morals. I worked hard through life, and this shit dicked me around this entire time. And it has nothing to do with me. Why people hated me or what I look like. It's because God made two women for me, and they all fucking knew that shit, and nobody fucking told me. So that's why my life sucks, because everybody thinks, oh, Rico, who did Rico win to? They're complaining to each other all across the fucking galaxy because God created Rico with two fucking wives. You guys better open the fucking Bible because it's in there. It's in there. In modern day times, we have Mormons, we have polygamists, we have the black community, and maybe even the Mexican community, and maybe definitely even the Asian community, and maybe Jewish people. Shit. You guys can't be fucking getting mad at people for having more than one person that they've had children with. You motherfuckers are so sneaky. It's crazy. I just want to laugh at you because it had to be this whole time that you knew Rico had two girls that liked him. Ain't nobody fucking told me for over fucking, what, like 20 years? You probably found out about this shit since I was born, and that's the reason why I came to fucking life, world. Everyone knew it, And you didn't want to fucking tell me? I gotta wait 35 years for me to find out that you guys are jealous because I was sent to life to be with two women that didn't have anybody, and you guys were just fucking jealous of the fact you were gonna let them die. You motherfuckers are in trouble. Period. Not with me, no, not with me, but with yourselves and probably God Almighty, because you can't fucking kill people, you dickheads. Shit, that shit's crazy. Mm, I'm fucking hyped, but trying to share the science. And maybe they already fucked it up themselves. So I'll carry on with this workout day. It is what it is. No, get that in your head. And also, all right, I'm done talking to people. I'm just gonna push through these workouts because don't nobody give a shit. I'm convinced that we just wasted our lives focusing on Rico and trying to kill him. And on the weak part there is me fucking thinking that people wouldn't try to kill people in real life. I don't even understand this shit. You guys are fucked up. Moving on. Be sure to clean your freaking bottles, your shake bottles. Also, be sure to brush your teeth. So they're in the other room, jealous as shit, and I'm in this room getting fucking pulled around by their alien asses. They broke my back. They're like super advanced creatures. God told them no, well, somebody didn't, and he said, I don't give a fuck what you guys were doing. I'm sending my boy down there right now. Mary, the only two surviving vaginas in the collapse of man and civilization of Puerto Rico. Finally, a true king has arrived. And there's shit you can do about it. But sit back and watch the show. It's not, you know it to be clean. You know it to be clean. Mm. 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 So they're all like ready for On May 4th, 2021, I'm gonna go over to my middle school at 5:04 p.m. and I expect that shit to be crazy. Otherwise, it's just gonna be regular us townie folk. Nobody gives a crap, and they'll just be there, and then we'll go back to wherever they live, waiting for me in safety. If just for now they're literally in the hotel room because I figured out that I wasn't alone. But before they were probably at a distance place in the old homes where they were in the old areas that we used to hang out, and I would hang out with them. And they're waiting for me. But I think they're in the hotel. I think they're right across the hallway. I think because I had to go knock on one of the doors because giant fucking named Cronus, I think, or God Almighty, who built this planet, told me to, and he had the world listening to him, and then he asked me to, and he gave me much of a choice, so I went and knocked on the door, and I think a wolf or a dog started barking. So shit. Otherwise, I'm just crazy, and I can't wait to get in trouble because my head is going through this, and it's fucking. I might be sick. I might be sick. So I'm not a sick person enough to, not be able to say that. I might be sick now. I've always taken uh, good mental health serious all my life. So I broke my hand to even land out here to begin with. I didn't break my hand, I probably never came out. You guys smite them to death. Looking like me. Life is dope. I've never left this planet, but you guys made choices to sin against God Almighty. I think that's what you did. I think you fucking laughed at him as soon as you got spaceships. You did whatever the fuck you wanted to do. And now what? You look at him, you're like, oh, it's his goals. No, the king's superior. I don't know about that. They all make their own decisions, and I made right ones. Because I can only make right ones, I'm sorry. I couldn't fucking get down with the feeling gross about myself, feeling I didn't like it, I didn't like a lot of things, so I decided to do it. So, like, follow the rules. Stuff that was written down, it was written for a reason. They made signs out of things. So I started to focus the signs because it's not simple. But it doesn't matter about me because I got two chicks and you was good at the other side and you tried to like what was you thinking you were gonna do? I had to make some shit up that's probably true. What were you gonna stick into? Oh, I don't know, a tree? Yeah, you were gonna stick a fucking tree, a lawn tree. They say, oh, I don't know. You were gonna stick a whole rainforest of blended lawn trees in them. Because that's you guys. Whack as it gets. With dimes. Dimes? Those are mine? I don't know. They should have known better. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore, man. It doesn't matter because your thoughts Wrong. That fool. Forgive yourselves and forgive it. Alright. It's time to get to work. Woke. Keep this workout started. Alright. Feeling super like attacked over here, so let me just go ahead and enjoy the night. I'm gonna start with my shoulders like usual. Correct. And then the seated overhead press in the back. It's super early, so like I don't even fucking really feel like starting yet. What do you guys think about? Somebody said that. Well, the boob, my mates said that is they can see me right through this. What do you think? You think somebody can actually see me? That's my beard. You think somebody can actually see me through that? Why? Like, I'm fucking trustworthy and people don't trust me. Oh well, 35 years of staring at me. Prove all of this secretive shit. You guys are you're gross. You guys are gross. That's the true fucking untrustworthy shit. You ask for a fucking person to be sent to your lives of fucking so you get fucking molest them and rape them and shit. That's just caught. Period. Now that you had your fun. Or was this the deal that God worked out for? Right? You cannot hurt others. It's that simple. It's a no. Alright? It's a fucking no. Period. So let's get through this shit and figure out what the fuck we're doing afterwards. I know I'm not in any trouble, so you can keep scaring me and saying that shit. Because the cops wrote down laws. The cops do a job. There's laws, and you guys thought you could play with even yourselves. Whoever created life, invented us, said what he allows and what they do not allow. And then cops even said the same thing. And we all said the same thing, and then made a fucking justice system. So it is what it is. I'm moving on my life straight into the homes of my women, and I'm tuning you motherfuckers out. I'm not even gonna watch the news. I don't even care. I mean, the only time I'll pop up is when we're about to have another baby. I don't give a shit about becoming famous or royal, but none of that shit. I care about love and what God has intended for us only, because that's all that I can really do. I can't fucking kill people. I can't do what you guys are fucking doing. It's ridiculous. That shit does not go well with 6 perfect fucking chicken tenders from Cane's and 5 little lids full of fucking coleslaw. Do you know how good coleslaw is? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are killing people in real life? Man, oh man. I guess I can't wait to fucking see you on the Xbox because some strange shit happened there. Word to Rockstar. fucking gaming that they fucking fell in love with me. By the way, I ended up ending by playing Grand Theft Auto 5. They were like, "What the fuck is Rico doing in this game?" They were supporting me like crazy. He's like, "This motherfucker's the best gamer alive." I just was standing there letting these fucking homicidal maniacs just kill me because they put a hit out on me in real life, and then they put a hit out on me on the fucking Xbox, and everybody was finding my gamer tag. So I started enjoying fucking uh, Grand Theft Auto 5, and they had to fucking get the real cops on there to catch people. The cops in the game turned real for a moment, you know. Everybody was in there. The cops were in there, being cops, chasing motherfuckers down and saying their full names and all their shit, their IPs. And then you hear them on the microphone, fucking doors getting kicked in. They're kicking in fucking doors in New York and shit, like, or wherever they were, kicking them in, talking about, did you sign this? Did you accept this email to fucking kill a person? And that person plays a game so strange, he plays it like himself and fucking just stands there and let people kill him in the game, and they're just sitting there yelling on the microphone on Microsoft that they're really coming after me, all this shit. And Microsoft people are like, no, you're not. Check your door. Fucking people are getting arrested. Now they're in jail for life for fucking trying to kill somebody. You guys, I don't even know what else to say. It's nothing to be myself. I'm not a bad person, but it's obvious that you guys have issues with yourselves. So, on with this day. I don't really even think that I can say anything to help you guys. Hopefully, those of you who've already been in jail have gotten a little help and you fixed yourself a little. But if you haven't, God Almighty, I don't know what else to say. That's how I've been living my life, afraid of fucking going to hell, even though I think that's only jail. I don't know if God, a good being, would make a fucking place called hell for us. I think it's always a heaven. Like, and you guys are just fucking up, looking at me saying, "Oh, he's too perfect." All this shit. Whatever, yo. Whatever. Your whiny asses. Are you fucking kidding me? You guys got it all. You had it all since forever, and I ain't never had a thing. This is a start. Stay out of my way. Like I said, you probably won't see me that often. I'll pop up on social media, like, check it out. Check out these fucking bellies. What? Check them out. I didn't say I was going to do this. God asked me a question. Rico, so, what if you had more than one wife? Because he can read my fucking thoughts. And then in the Bible, he immediately gets that part out of the way with Genesis, I think it was, where he's mentioning multiple wives and the rules for it. You know, and I'm thinking to myself, you were starting to sound like the most worst fucking God anybody's ever thought of. I thought you were dope as shit when I was just reading the Bible. He knows my morals. When I was growing up, I tried to copy a family member who I thought was macking with a lot of women, but obviously he was running around the city trying to find me a woman, I think, now that I think about it. But I thought he had super girls. But I guess it was always hidden like that, so I couldn't fucking tell what was what. Um, so fucking, I tried it out. I tried to like date a bunch of girls. I told them all about it, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the feeling of it. I didn't like the feeling of it. Didn't feel right. I wasn't in love with them. One of them, I didn't even, we thought we were in love. I thought I was in love. I was trying to learn what that was. I definitely chose her out of all of them, but even she wasn't the mate. So, I just knew that wasn't me. And then I went back to where I was living, and I realized they were a married couple. And I assumed that there is how it's supposed to be. Get married, and just to one person. I wasn't expecting two girls from middle school to be letting me know as strong as they could that it's always been them. I didn't know it was them, but now that we're all like at a level of maturity where we're so grown up that we're tougher and we're now a lot tougher for each other. Is that so right? Yeah. So, but I did think about it after being asked, "Oh, what if it was two women?" You know, God's all nervous and shit. Believe it or not, and I was like, I don't know. That sounds like a trick. God gave me marijuana like recently. It took him 7 hours for him to get me to fucking buy some weed. Cause I was doing so well in life. I was like, fuck it, I don't need weed. He was like, oh no. Rico, I meant to tell you that you can't sleep because it's marijuana. Like he forgot. I was like, what the fuck? I'm sitting here taking a antipsychotic and you're telling me this whole time I was supposed to be smoking marijuana? This is how fucked up my life has been. They've been making me suffer. You know what? It's cool. Whatever. Let's get on with this day. All right, so I'm gonna start it at 30 pounds. I'm gonna just keep doing these shoulders first. My back is it's stiff, but it's not sore. I think that's just muscle right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it up. I don't think it's not pain. I'm starting this way, and then going to the seated overhead press. Cause I'm about to wake your ass up. You better stop it. Shit. You know, real life motherfucker is here. All right. I'm by myself and I'm unafraid. But you know what the best part about it is that it's only life, you guys. I've been thinking a lot of things, you know, and I'm not afraid of this shit anymore. So do with me whatever you want. But in the meantime, I'm this life, so I'm gonna fucking live it. So yeah, starting with these shoulders first. Hasn't been seeming like it's too bad. And you got to keep in mind that these people, maybe you know how they move. They're capable of shit slithering around on the floor. Sure. Like, can you see anything? Yeah, don't eat that. Is there anything? Because I close my eyes just to make sure of some shit. They're all running around like there's creepy ass faces. You can't fucking do whatever you want. Period. You guys are gonna get in trouble. So my plan is foolproof. I think I got people who already let me know. Somebody fucking came up to me when I was at the park and said, "Don't worry, Rico. Everything's taken care of. Do everything you've been doing. Everything's taken care of." It just keeps on walking. He didn't even let me look at him. He just kept on working. He's like, everything in your life is taken care of. I was like, the fuck? Okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything. Do whatever you want. I was like, that's scary words. So I'll bet if I can with it. Starting with the only. All right. First, May 4th, 2021. Go over to school, and I expect you both to fucking be there. Will you be there? Thank goodness. All right, that's the start. Hopefully, sad, but they have a place for us to live, and that's important because I worked hard, and you wouldn't believe what happened to me in a job place. I got fucking Mexican witnesses that saw what the fuck happened to Rico's life when he was trying to get money. Now I got another job in the city, so it should be fine, just like my Petco job, because they know me actually. Yeah, maybe, definitely, but still, you don't know how I was trying to get this work done, and fucking, it was like, nope. It was a strange, very, very strange thing to see you're doing everything, you're sober as can be, and they're just like, no, you're fired for no reason. Like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, whoa. Let me shut up. I can't mess my mind up anymore. Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out. Us three are gonna be rolling around in the dopest cars in there. Shit, though. I'm not any sort of a fighter. I'm just a guy. I'm kind of a fighter. I can't lie. I was the superhero Genji, but I didn't know it. I was doing my science, and people wouldn't fucking let me know that they could see my eyes was doing this. They were like, nope. I'd ask them like, do you notice anything different right now? And they're like, nope. Like, what the fuck? So I had to keep going on that, and ended up becoming a superhero. So I was seeing visions and shit of people getting fucked up. I couldn't take it anymore, so I tried to jump in front of the bullets. You heard right? I was jumping in front of bullets. I don't know how that works exactly, but what I do know, I know I could probably kill myself, unfortunately, because I know God so well. If He explained it to me, suicide, He would let even me do because I know better. So I'd go to hell, lose my ladies, the whole world would be fucked up. So that ain't ever gonna happen. And even that, the truth of it, you don't even want to know. Also, trying to shoot me nowadays, you're getting shocked, possibly by cops, but I didn't mean that. I meant your fucking gun and the bullet are gonna disappear in your hand, and I'm gonna hear you go, "What the fuck?" like that, because that's real life. And I'm telling you about it because it's been happening. People trying to kill me. There might be somebody behind me right now. Did you hear them? I don't know how they can fucking hide in plain sight. Oh, because they're in the fucking dead realm. Like, dead serious. I know all this shit sounds crazy, and you guys are blocking me from saying it, but it's probably the ex-parent over there who's about as jealous as it gets for ruining their own life. God set rules for us. We're supposed to follow them. How hard is it to be this selfish? Only. Huh? Uh, you can't fucking for one thing, you can't fucking think that you're a god, you guys. That shit is fucking up your lives. Holy shit. I really am trying to figure that out. I can't fathom the idea that one can think that they're a god and never let that go. Shit can scare you out of that. Things should scare you out of that idea. But I guess people are just different. I meant selfish like this, working out. This is more life. This isn't selfish. This is waking up in the morning and working out before you go to work. This is contributive to good health. That's about it. You can't fucking go and tell people that you're a god. You can't go and find a bunch of people to pray to you. Are you fucking kidding me? That's not. What the fuck? What is that? What is that? You know, man is a fucking animal, right? Before God mentioned himself to us, we were fucking out there beating each other to death with sticks and rocks over a fucking pig or something. Before he intervened, we weren't capable of intellect. We were like, wow, wow, like kicking each other's asses just for staring at each other. I refuse to be an idiot. Do you guys hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying? I just want to know, like, seriously. Do we get that? You can't be a god, you guys. It brings to the surface what we truly are, which is murderers and killers, which is what you need to work on mentally all the time. I know it's hard to hear, but it's the truth about the human being. Think about what we're talking about. Wanting to be a god. A human being wants to be something that he's not. You see, already that's an obvious psychological observation. We can see that in ourselves already. We all grew up watching the Power Rangers as a sign. They gave us different colors in the Power Rangers, and they wore masks, so we didn't know who was under what. We didn't care about the race. We cared about the color that they were and the position that they had in the Power Rangers team or group. Already, man desires to be another form of man and not himself. You need to focus on what is real for man. Man that we know has recorded blowing up chunks out of the fucking planet. We've recorded killing or simulations that look like they were killings. Were they real? I think they were computer beings that saved us, maybe. By looking dead. But I mean, who knows for sure? That's how fucked up my head is. I'm just thinking. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we haven't been killing each other, but it sure looks like we have. So already we have an obviousness that man does not accept himself for some reason. You're supposed to grow out of it. I remember being like that as a kid. You know, watching Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, Mortal Kombat, Power Rangers, the Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, X-Men. I remember watching all of that stuff and thinking like, dang, I want to be all of those characters. They're all awesome. But as I got older, none of that stuff is going to get me rich. Not really. There's 7 billion people on the planet who have all probably watched those things or heard of it. Everybody's heard of Batman. But you're never going to be Bruce Wayne. You see what I'm saying? You can have this idea of becoming Superman, but you can't fucking be Superman. He's an alien, first of all. He's not even from this planet. He's not a mortal human being. You got to get it out of your head that you can be something such as a car. Unless you're a computer being. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the organic us's. You guys recognize what man has done in violence, at least. Don't ever forget about that part of us, because we're still struggling there. Turn on the TV and it's all about a riot outside of the fucking White House? What the hell? What does that mean? Why would you be anywhere near the president's residence while he's in office? Why?
You can't, like, you gotta fucking shut that city down. You gotta put a fucking fence around that motherfucker. You can't fucking get there unless you fly in a plane. And that should be impossible anywhere on this planet because of fucking the military. That's what their job is to do. Before you can even get near any place on the planet that houses an important somebody, you will get blown out of the fucking sky. And you should say thank you for that because those people are doing important work. What is wrong with everybody? What's wrong with us? Like, nobody wants to hear the truth about that. We elect these people and we put them in positions in life because they know what they're doing. Okay? They're not trying to fucking kill people, at least. I bet when they sign up, that's the hardest part of the test of becoming a world leader is to have to sign that paper, say, I will end lives if it's absolutely necessary. While everybody around here seems to want to end a life because it's fun to them. Because real life isn't real enough for you. Dying and ending lives, there's nothing fun about that shit. Don't do that sort of stuff. You need to examine the human being that you are and recognize you need to set limitations to keep you under control. Behavior is everything. Nobody, you guys, I did 30 days in jail. Not everybody deserves freedom. Is what I'm thinking. A lot of people are thinking they have the right to end a life, such as mine. They think they have the right to end my life because they have a life that's better than mine. And they don't want to see mine doing what I'm doing. You don't have that right. You don't even have that intelligence to understand what you're thinking or saying. Like, is that knocking you out right now when you say it? You say it and you wake up on your bed like, the fuck? You're an idiot. I don't even know what else to say. I've never gotten jealous at people. Like, I don't fucking get jealous and shit like that. For instance, how many of you are atheists? How many of you don't believe in anything other than what we're going through, and you're without a God? Because I bet that's your problem, thinking that you should have to or want to, thinking that you want to kill somebody because you don't believe that somebody created you. You think it was just your fucked up family or fucked up life or situation, your parents. You think you come from nowhere. I bet, but you just ain't examining the full aspect of all of us. I'm standing in a hotel room. We made it this far to put people who don't have anything because they're fucked up lives into a room that seems like the life they thought they had. You know, I know it's hard to hear, but you need to not fucking, think that you can kill people. You can't. You need to find a church. Everybody needs a church. Everybody needs some sort of religion to get back to God. I swear to God, it's the truth. There, I just saved everyone's life. Go find God. Just like everybody else has been saying. Go find God, you guys. Your life will be saved. I'm not even super into selling religion like that. I just know the facts of it. You don't want to hear it. But it's the truth. Soon enough, I'm gonna be fucking popping out every now and then to show you the new bellies that they got. And that's it. I know that's why I was brought to life, to have beautiful lovemaking, baby making sex, and fucking enjoying some Nepalese in Xbox, in the Lakers, and shit like that. I'm not here to fucking fight anybody and kill anyone. You guys are fucking out of control. That shit doesn't go down with no dope ass McDonald's French fries. It doesn't. It doesn't go well with McDonald's French fries at all. You're not supposed to be killing people, fighting and shit, unless you're some sort of professional at it. Armies, professional fighting and stuff. It's a career. I'm not trying to kill people. Shit happens though. I'm just wondering why the general population of life, civilian level of human beings, are fucking eating each other. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, I'm all good. I pray for everybody. I hope everybody finds their way into sanity. But if not, I can't feel bad because I've been doing so well. They kicked me out to a fucking tent, and then they put me out on the street after they adopted me. So I don't really fucking need to do too much. You can't understand me. You can't hear me saying, please, get yourself together. Get your shit together. Do better. Get yourself together. And you don't want to hear me. You don't care, so I'm going to care about myself. That's what you see right now. Shit looks dope, doesn't it? They just gave me a second job at Lowe's. Excuse me. That's what I'll be working at Lowe's. I worked at the Home Depot. I don't mind lifting. As you can see, it's easy stuff. Who woke me up? It's 4:20 a.m. hotel room time. So good luck, you guys. Quick and simple, easy way to save your own life is to start believing in God. I feel a little nervous and shit, but I don't know. I'm just speaking my mind. I don't really do anything in life, and also just to see that other people will try to change my words, mess up my words. I'm talking right now to make me a criminal. Ew, it's gross, and it fucks up my head. It makes me think I've said something wrong, but I haven't. So I don't say wrong things. I'm a well-behaved human being. Otherwise, why do you hate somebody? Why do you hate me? Because you're jealous as shit and you got your own fucking issues. Work it out. People mess up their own lives and they go blame somebody else for it. That shit looks and sounds crazy as fuck. I can't believe it. I'm hearing death threats all the time. I've been hearing them my whole life. I've been getting killed my whole life and didn't even fucking notice the shit until recently. They put me out in a tent and then they put me out on the street and then I realized it's an intelligence thing. I'm smarter than them, so this is how they treated me. That's what it was. It happened once before. It happened once before when I was growing up. My adoptive sister, she got angry because I knew an answer. I guessed on the answer. We're playing like some sort of board game or something, and I guessed on the answer, and that shit was right, and she got fucking pissed. Been talking to me for years, but she got over it. But still, that's when I knew that holy shit, I'm pretty smart. I just didn't know how to read. Fucking crazy. But that's what it is. I think people just can't handle my intelligence. I can't tell them I'm smart, but that's what it really is. And then on top of that, they knew who my mates were, who saying that they love me, showing up at my house, trying to fucking take me away because they heard them thinking or saying stuff because the house has been mic'd up the whole time. All my masturbation and gay experience and shit. Oh, Lord have mercy. But I was all science in that. That's my defense. I got raped as a kid. I had to figure out if I was gay or straight. It's that simple. I figured it out. I'm straight. It only can be straight. So that was pure rape and murder. Is what fucking happened. It's crazy. Holy. That makes me think like I signed myself up for this shit, but I think this was all coincidental. I think everything in life has been spontaneous and by accident. I don't think anything was by design by anybody. I don't think God planned it out for every one of us. I think he created individual lives and stuck them on a planet by the 7 billion, and only a few of them shit survived. Like a fucking experiment where people were just like, yo, I look dope. I'm gonna go have sex with everything, even this wall over here. You you know. Then they get Wall. They did for Wall is just Wall. All right. Feel free to borrow that one because I was trying to go somewhere with it, and I thought it was pretty. If they caught Wall, it was all over there. It was all downhill. Oh snap! Oh snap! Yep, there it is. Oh snap! That shit just knocked me out. I think I just died right there. Let's go. So my right arm is still getting right, you know. But I think it's getting there. Still gotta make some adjustments when your limbs start to stretch out, lengthen out. I mean, I think cigarettes is what stunted my growth. Right after high school, I made 18 by cigarettes. I think as my body was already uneven, it held it there until I stopped. And now in these recent 4 years or so, at least two, because it was 2 years ago, 2 summers ago that I was at the beach bodyboarding, and it was fucking awesome. I caught like 23 waves one day. It was dope. Maybe 21. Indicative of this year just being so scary and crazy. Right here, cops. I'll unlock the door in case anybody wants to bust in here. Get back from well, you said don't worry about it. I'm not a criminal, and I advise everybody else to not be a criminal. Go get some McDonald's breakfast this morning. You know, that's what I do. You work today? It's 4:28. That is 4:28. Did you eat any McDonald's lately? You need some McDonald's. I had some King's chicken yesterday, and guess what this says on it? It says One Love on there. It says One Love on King's chicken napkins. Did you know that? I didn't know that shit. One love, like what Bob Marley says, or used to say. Who knows how that all? Listen, don't be an idiot, guys. Live your life, but don't live it to death. Like, jeez Louise. I don't know why I'm talking. Perhaps the organic mind isn't here yet because I haven't inseminated any mates. There's a well needed attention. They're flopping it and kick me to the tent. The well needed attention. They gave me a tent. What's the next one? They put me out on the streets. The world's got gangster already kick me to the street. It's crazy. All right, so and I'm gonna yeah. I'm not gonna be bucking out 100 because yesterday I had to push it to the limits on them. While they was trying to stop me, yo, it's crazy. I'm hearing shit like every single one of them are going to jail for life, except for Rico. And obviously they mean, and not his mates as well. For shit like that. Pinky. Stub toe theory. For shit like that. Me walking past my weight and you threatening God with your life and suicide and causing me an injury. Brain. Sorry, this workout's taking a long time, but I had to talk. So I'm just gonna have to accept that there aren't any other human beings but us three. The rest of you are some sort of other human being looking being, but you're not. You're not man and you're not a woman. You're something else. Because you say it all the time, and then you get. And here I am, listening to what you said last, which is okay. So basically, I win life because you didn't treat everybody fairly. I think is what it's about. You took one of God's creations and you excluded him, and now everyone's in trouble. Like if they're taking you from your house to jail or whatever daily, or some sort of camp or prison for what you did to me, that's unbelievable. I can't believe that that's what is happening, but that's what's happening. And I guess people that are in freedom had nothing to do with it, or beings that are in freedom, probably your kids or something, or other types of beings didn't have anything to do with it, so they're allowed to be free as well. Well, let's try that way, because you're smarter than me. So, like, what I was doing there, I was just feeling my own body, and something came in and fucking was like, I'm sorry, whatever. Too perfect. They said I was too perfect, meaning I was so nice that they thought they had to fuck up my life. Whoa, they must have had some pretty bad fucking versions of man come through.
before, and they just couldn't fuck with it. They fucking changed a little, and now they got their change back. Ooh, I have to take a crap. The shit. However it's set. Toilet.
Sheesh. Don't be an idiot in life, everybody. Seriously. Be smart.
All right. Chop on the thing. Most hetero. Right? Am I wrong? I only speak English, right? Freestyle. Just let it out like a pedal without a beat style. Beat style. Funny how that life go. All I need is the mic though. And the right, yo, I can go anywhere. That's a life though. Nobody on me, like no light, so like the two that I am. Don't risk it, lose it all. There you see. So it's a lot of me sitting here. Mm-hmm. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So about kind of 7 hours.
Shouldn't be complaining. Anyway, that feels crazy. It's like light tasering. I've never been tased before, I don't think. It was like those little toys and stuff. This is a weird ass, fucked up ass workout I took today. Get it on the language. Is that what these dots on my forehead is? You tried to let it here. What for? Is it? See? See? Says it.
Mm. Mm. definitely is what it looks like. Like I said, this right arm is lengthened. I'm not any sort of a racist or any of that shit. I don't really care about any of that stuff. It scares the shit out of me. So that's why I said clearly this isn't what it looks like. I know we hear that line all the time. There's obviously an air bubble in there. And I said my arm lengthened. My right leg lengthened as well within the last couple of years here. So I'm doing whatever I can to get that to pop and settle. You know? It's not used to being this long, so there's like spots that need to have something drop in there to fill in the gap. I'm not any sort of a racist or gang member or none of that shit. Not that it's shit. It's just I don't understand it. I've been alone for 35 years. Do you understand that? That's Rico the One Dufall. 231359972. Doesn't matter what everybody's done with their noses in a gesture for something, or their, you know, their bodies. We all got limbs and shit, as far as I'm concerned. If I'm freaking fixing one of my limbs, and I gotta use all the limbs to do it. Shit, like don't worry or think that I'm a part of something that I'm not. So I say straight out what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. Yeesh. You're welcome. Speak up. Yeesh. So that's it for today. I probably won't produce this in the end because I can't do it. I don't think the world will let me do it. So that's my reason. Bye.